Are cruise loyalty programs actually worth it? Cruise loyalty programs promise you the world, but are they secretly trapping you? Let's peel back the layers. Every major cruise line, from the biggest to the boutique, wants you to keep coming back. They offer these fancy-sounding loyalty programs, complete with shiny tiers, exclusive perks, and the promise of a better cruise experience the more you sail. But what are these programs really? Are they a genuine reward for your dedication, a smart way to enhance your vacations, or just a clever marketing trick designed to keep your wallet open and your options narrow? Today, we're diving deep into the world of cruise loyalty to figure out if these programs are actually worth your hard-earned money and precious vacation time. We're going to break down the good, the bad, and the sometimes downright confusing aspects, helping you decide if chasing that next tier is truly for you. At their heart, cruise loyalty programs are tiered systems. Think of them like frequent flyer miles for the high seas. You sail, you earn points, and these points bump you up through different levels, usually named something like silver, gold, platinum, diamond, or even more exotic titles. The more cruises you take, or the more days you spend at sea with one specific cruise line, the higher your status climbs. And with each climb, you unlock a new set of benefits. On the surface, it sounds fantastic, right? Who wouldn't want to be rewarded for doing something they already love? But the real question, the one that often gets overlooked, is whether these accumulating perks truly provide value that makes a difference to your cruising style, or if they're just shiny trinkets, distracting you from potentially better options elsewhere. The answer, as we'll discover, isn't a simple yes or no. It's as varied as the destinations these ships sail to. There's an undeniable appeal to these loyalty programs, especially for those of us who just can't get enough of cruising. Imagine stepping onto the ship and feeling like a VIP, not just another face in the crowd. That's the promise. The range of potential benefits is quite broad, and at their best they can genuinely make your vacation feel more luxurious and personalized. Let's talk about some of these enticing perks. First up, we have priority boarding and disembarkation. Picture this. You arrive at the cruise terminal, excited, bags in hand. Ahead, a winding line of hundreds, maybe thousands of people. But you, dear cruiser, you waltz past them straight to a dedicated check-in counter because you're a platinum member. That feeling of gliding by the masses, boarding almost instantly, and being one of the first to explore the ship, maybe grab a quiet lunch before the rush, or even book that last-minute spa appointment, that's what priority boarding offers. And at the end of the cruise, skipping the long queues to get off the ship and head straight to the airport. Pure bliss. Then there are complimentary cabin upgrades. Who doesn't dream of getting a balcony for the price of an inside cabin, or a suite for the cost of a balcony? While these are rarely guaranteed, the possibility, especially for higher-tier members, is a powerful draw. It's like finding extra money in your old coat pocket, but instead of cash, it's a bigger, better room with a view you didn't pay for. Onboard credit is another crowd pleaser. Essentially, it's free money to spend on the ship. Want a fancy cocktail, a relaxing massage, a souvenir from the gift shop? That onboard credit makes it feel like a little bonus shopping spree. It certainly helps soften the blow of those extra vacation splurges. Discounts on specialty dining allow you to experience the ship's finest restaurants without breaking the bank. These usually offer a more intimate setting and elevated cuisine compared to the main dining room, and a 10% or 20% discount can make them much more accessible. Similarly, discounts on shore excursions can encourage you to explore more destinations, trying out adventures you might have otherwise skipped due to cost. And for those who love to feel special, there's access to exclusive events. We're talking cocktail parties with the captain, private lounge access, or even behind-the-scenes tours. These perks aren't just about monetary value. They're about the experience, the feeling of being part of an in-group, a recognized and valued guest. It elevates the entire cruise from a simple vacation to a bespoke journey. Finally, the holy grail for some, potential for free cruises. While incredibly rare and usually reserved for the most dedicated highest-tier members, the idea of earning a completely free trip through your loyalty is a powerful motivator. It's the ultimate reward, the promise that if you just keep sailing, one day your next adventure could be on the house. For dedicated cruisers, those who genuinely love a particular cruise line and sail with them frequently, these benefits can be substantial. They can lead to significant savings over time and undeniably enhance the overall vacation experience, making it feel more luxurious, more personalized, and genuinely more enjoyable. It's easy to see why so many people chase these loyalty levels. The dream of a frictionless, pampered, and progressively more rewarding cruise vacation is a compelling one. However, like any enticing offer, there's a flip side, and understanding it is key to deciding if these programs truly serve your best interests. The allure of loyalty can sometimes mask some significant drawbacks and psychological traps. One of the first things to understand is the incremental benefit structure. Think of it like climbing a very tall ladder. The first few rungs, the lowest tiers, usually offer fairly minor perks. Maybe a free drink, a small discount, or a dedicated check-in line that's still pretty long. The truly valuable benefits, those cabin upgrades, significant onboard credit, or access to the most exclusive events, are usually at the very top of that ladder. This means you need to commit to frequent cruising, often over many years and numerous sailings, just to unlock the rewards that really make a difference. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and many cruisers might never reach those elite levels that offer the truly game-changing perks. You put in a lot of time and money for fairly small returns initially, hoping the big payoff is just around the corner. This brings us to a major psychological challenge, the risk of sunk cost fallacy. This is a fancy term for something very simple. Once you've invested a lot of time, effort, or money into something, you feel compelled to continue, even if it's no longer the best option, just because you don't want your past investment to feel wasted. With cruise loyalty programs, it translates to feeling tied down, compelled to stick with one particular cruise line. You've earned silver, then gold, then platinum, and now you're just a few cruises away from diamond. The thought of losing that status, of starting over with another cruise line, can be incredibly daunting. What if another cruise line offers an incredible itinerary to a place you've always dreamed of, or has a significantly better price on a comparable sailing? You might hesitate, thinking, but what about my status? I'll lose all those benefits if I switch. This motivation isn't about getting the best cruise experience for your money. It's about maintaining a status you've worked hard for, even if it means missing out on potentially better value or more exciting adventures elsewhere. It can limit your options and keep you in a comfort zone that might not always be serving you optimally. Then there's the variable actual value of perks, which often differs wildly from their perceived value. Let's take priority boarding again. Yes, it saves time, maybe 30 minutes to an hour, but is that hour truly life-changing, or is it a nice-to-have rather than a must-have? For some, yes, it makes a huge difference. For others, it's just a mild convenience. What about that free onboard credit? While useful, it's often a discount on spending you might have planned anyway. It's like getting a gift card for a store you were going to spend money at regardless. It encourages you to spend within the cruise line's ecosystem rather than genuinely saving you money on your overall vacation cost if you weren't planning those extra purchases. And let's talk about those coveted free cruises. This is where things get really nuanced. First, they require an enormous cruising history, often hundreds of days at sea, spanning many years. This isn't a quick win. Second, they are very rarely free in the truest sense. You'll almost always still have to pay taxes, port fees, and sometimes even gratuities, which can add up to hundreds of dollars. Third, they're often limited in availability, subject to blackout dates, and might only apply to specific, often less desirable itineraries or cabin categories during off-peak seasons. It's less of a blank check for your dream cruise and more like a highly restricted discount voucher for a specific type of trip. It's often more about getting a discounted cruise than a completely free one after years and years of dedicated sailing. Adding to this complexity is the sheer complexity of program terms and conditions. It's not just about earning points, it's about how you earn them. Does a booking made through a travel agent count differently? What about a solo cruise versus a family suite? Is it based on the fare paid or just the number of days? Sometimes digging into these rules feels like trying to find a specific grain of sand on a sprawling beach. The points accumulation rules can be confusing, the tier qualification criteria intricate, and the benefit redemption process is often convoluted. You need to pay careful attention to the fine print. Otherwise, you might miss out on benefits you thought you had, or find yourself stuck trying to redeem a perk with unexpected restrictions. The goal isn't always clarity. It's often designed to keep you guessing or make it slightly harder to redeem the best stuff, requiring you to jump through a few hoops. Finally, and perhaps most frustratingly, there's the risk of program changes. Cruise lines are businesses, and like any business, they can alter their loyalty programs at any time. Imagine working for years, spending thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars to reach a top tier, only for the cruise line to suddenly devalue a key benefit, increase the points needed for the next level, or even eliminate a perk you were eagerly anticipating. Suddenly, your guaranteed cabin upgrade is now just subject to availability, or the free specialty dinner is now only for a specific, less popular restaurant. This isn't just hypothetical, it happens. Your loyalty status and the benefits that come with it are not set in stone. They are at the whim of the cruise line, and this potential for devaluation means that your long-term investment might not pay off in the way you originally expected. It's like playing a game where the rules can change midway through, and you have no say in it. So, are cruise loyalty programs actually worth it? The definitive answer is, it entirely depends on your individual cruising habits and preferences. These programs are worthwhile if you genuinely love a particular cruise line, you plan to cruise frequently with that specific line, and the benefits they offer truly align with your travel style and provide tangible savings or significantly enhanced experiences that you value. If you're consistently enjoying the experience, the itineraries, and the service of one company, and you would sail with them anyway, then the extra perks are a fantastic bonus. However, these programs may not be ideal if you prefer exploring different cruise lines to experience varied ship styles, onboard amenities, and unique itineraries. If you prioritize finding the absolute best price points, regardless of the cruise line, or if you're not a frequent cruiser, then letting loyalty dictate your choices might actually limit your options and prevent you from snagging better deals or more diverse travel experiences elsewhere. The commitment required to climb the loyalty ladder might unintentionally tie you down to a single brand, making you miss out on adventures that a broader horizon could offer. Before you commit to chasing that next loyalty tier, do your homework. Carefully evaluate the specific benefits each program offers. Truly understand all the requirements for each level, not just how many cruises, but the fine print about what counts and what doesn't. And most importantly, consider if these rewards genuinely align with your cruising style and your overall travel goals. Don't just sign up because it's there. Investigate like you're planning your dream heist, ensuring every perk is a true gain for you. To see which cruise lines offer the most bang for your buck, click on this video right here.